A long time ago, let's say thousands of years, there existed a great and glorious kingdom. It was so prosperous and powerful that other countries envied it. It was a majestic island nation that sat in the ocean, far away from the prying eyes of the world. Inside its borders flowed rivers of gold, and advanced technology sparkled like jewels. This wasn't any ordinary country. No, sir. This was the legendary lost city of Atlantis. Have you heard of Atlantis? Of course you have. You've probably heard the stories, read the books, watched the movies. But let me tell you something, those stories are just the tip of the iceberg. Today, I'm going to reveal a secret truth about Atlantis, a truth that could change everything you thought you knew. Let's go back in time to when the great philosopher Plato wrote about Atlantis. He painted a picture of a civilization that was so advanced it seemed like science fiction. In his tale, the Atlanteans were masters of science and technology. They had palaces made of crystal and machines powered by energy sources unknown to us. Their buildings were grand structures made from alloys of metals and precious stones, towering over modern skyscrapers. Back then, they controlled weather patterns, harnessed clean energy, and had technologies that seemed straight out of Star Trek. They were so advanced that they could control the weather, harness energy from the depths of the earth, and even travel between continents in ships that looked like they were straight out of a sci-fi movie. But it wasn't just their technology that was advanced. Their society was built on principles we would only dream of today. Every citizen of Atlantis was happy and fulfilled. There was no crime, no poverty, and everyone worked together to make the city better. Their government was run by a council of wise elders who made decisions for the good of everyone. People were free to do whatever they wanted as long as it didn't harm others. It was a utopian society, perfect in every way. Imagine a world without war, without hunger, without hate. That's what Atlantis was like. And it gets even better. Atlantis wasn't just a place of science and technology. It was also a center of spiritual learning. The Atlanteans believed in one God, a supreme being who created the universe and everything in it. They worshipped this God with ceremonies and rituals, and they believed that all people were equal in his eyes. The Atlanteans weren't racist or sexist. They didn't believe in slavery. They believed in freedom and equality for all. They were also incredibly tolerant of other religions and beliefs. Even people from different cultures could practice their own religion freely in Atlantis. As long as you were peaceful and respected others, you were welcome in their city. Now, here's where things get interesting. Despite being so advanced, the Atlanteans weren't stuck up or arrogant. They weren't afraid of the unknown. Instead, they were curious and eager to learn. They sent expeditions all over the world to discover new lands and cultures. They believed that knowledge was the key to understanding the world, and they shared their knowledge freely with everyone. They were the original freethinkers, the pioneers of open education, and they inspired other civilizations to learn and grow. However, despite their many accomplishments, the Atlanteans were not perfect. They made mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes had serious consequences. Sometimes their thirst for knowledge led them to dangerous places. Sometimes their advanced technology caused harm, and sometimes their desire for power got the better of them. But despite their flaws, the Atlanteans were still a great civilization. They left behind a legacy of knowledge and wisdom that inspired future generations. They showed the world that it was possible to live in peace and harmony, that it was possible to advance without destroying the environment, and that it was possible to achieve great things when people worked together. Now, here's the big question. If Atlantis was such a great place, why don't we know more about it? Why hasn't it been mentioned in any historical records? And why haven't we found any evidence of its existence? Well, according to Plato, the answer is simple. Atlantis was destroyed by a natural disaster. He said that the gods were angry with the Atlanteans for becoming too powerful and corrupt, so they sent a flood to wipe out the city and its people. Other historians believe that Atlantis was swallowed by the sea after a volcanic eruption or an earthquake. Whatever happened, Atlantis was destroyed and its people were wiped out. But here's where things get really interesting. Some historians believe that Atlantis wasn't just a mythical place. They say that it was a real historical city that was lost to time. They argue that Plato based his story on real events, and that the destruction of Atlantis was a metaphor for the decline of a real civilization. They say that Atlantis wasn't just a city. It was a symbol of the human potential for greatness and corruption. The great city of Atlantis was a shining beacon of knowledge, power, and enlightenment. It was the crown jewel of the ancient world, a testament to what humanity can achieve when it works together. But sadly, the Atlanteans forgot the lessons of humility and respect for the natural world. They strayed from the path of wisdom and got caught up in their own greatness. And in the end, they paid the ultimate price. You might be wondering how a civilization that was so advanced could have been destroyed so easily. But the truth is that even the most advanced civilization in the world is only as strong as its people. When the people become weak, corrupt, and divided, their civilization will crumble no matter how advanced it is. The lesson of Atlantis is a warning to all of us to stay humble, to respect the natural world, and to never give up on learning. Today, we live in a world that values innovation, hard work, and determination. But sometimes we forget the importance of wisdom and balance. We become so focused on achieving our goals that we lose sight of the bigger picture. But if we remember the lessons of Atlantis, we can avoid the mistakes of the past and create a better future. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for, the revelation I promised. The truth is that Atlantis wasn't just a city. It was a state of mind. It was a way of life. The Atlanteans didn't just live in a great city, they were great themselves. They were wise, compassionate, and curious. They believed in the power of knowledge and the importance of living in harmony with the natural world. And they passed these values down to future generations. Today, we can still find traces of the Atlantean way of life all around us. In the ancient texts, in the ruins of old cities, and in the wisdom of our ancestors. The spirit of Atlantis lives on in all of us who seek wisdom, knowledge, and enlightenment. So the next time you hear someone say Atlantis was just a myth, remember that they're only half right. Yes, the physical city may have been destroyed, but the spirit of Atlantis lives on in all of us who seek wisdom, knowledge, and enlightenment. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Atlantis? Do you believe it was real? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing content. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep an open mind and a curious heart. Who knows, you might just discover the secrets of Atlantis within yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey through time. Together, let's explore the mysteries of our past and uncover the secrets that shape our present and future. In the meantime, I invite you to dive deeper into the realm of ancient mysteries by checking out this video on screen. If you found this video insightful, I encourage you to watch this video. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the content and subscribe for more updates. Your support means everything to us. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our world.